Hello everybody, this is Fronto Bob here and welcome to another train simulator live stream, and this one is indeed the Riviera 1950s. Let's make sure that this live stream is actually public and not unlisted so we don't go down the same road as we did last time. According to YouTube, there's 2 people watching, so whoever is watching, just say something in the chat. But yes, we are indeed here on a very laggy, what do you know? I knew somebody was watching, I just happened to be Russell. Russell, you need to do it right. Anyways, welcome to the Riviera Line of the 50s route indeed. This is a route that's quite an interesting one. Because, well, let's just get into non-lagging so I can explain. So, the Riviera Line of the 50s route. This is a route that I obviously got with Transfer 2016 because, of course, I remember, the first ever edition of this game that I got was Train Simulator 2015. Oops. I forgot to click stop train. Whoops. Yeah, this is our train that we're driving, by the way. Spoiler warning. You know what? Okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna get into the story when I get into the thing. How much about? Well, so that's irrelevant because you need to get some other important stuff first. Anyway, so welcome to the Riviera Line of the 50s route. Yeah, like I said, I got Trains in 2016, which was the first ever reiteration of this game that I got. I actually picked up Trains of 2016 for $12. So yeah, I got $12 for I only paid $12 for a hefty amount of content, and this was part of it. And this is a DLC that I haven't even touched that much. I pretty much just let this DLC just sit in my collection. I haven't done next to nothing with it because honestly, it's pretty much British rail in its prime in the 1950s, and I'll be honest, I'm really not that big of a fan of British rail. I don't really care for it. I mean, I don't have anything against it. I just don't really care for it that much. But I am at least willing to do a stream on this route today, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So, I guess we'll start with the contents that's included with this DLC. So you get a number of steam locomotives. We get 5 different unique steam locomotives, and they're various. So first we have the Castle class, I think this is called. I don't actually know the name of these steam locomotives. I would have hoped that Dom would return today so we can, so I can, you know, because Domtron, let's face it, he knows his British steam trains better than I do. We also have the King Edward II, which is like another, I think this is the King class. Although actually, I think this one's like a different version of the steam locomotive. I think this one's also a weathered version of this King class. Yeah, I think there's like the GWR King class or something. So we have this one, we have the Hereford Castle, we have King Richard II, and we have a rusty version of Earl. I don't even know how to say the second word. Okay, up next we have this other locomotive here, which is some kind of Black 5. Or you know what? I'm not even gonna try to name off the locomotives. I'm just gonna show them off here, and if you guys already know the particular type of locomotive in question, even though this one looks like Black 5, then you can put in the comments section. This one, I believe, is some sort of King. No, this is like some other King class. I don't know, but we have these 2 locomotives here. We also have this blue one here. And funnily enough, we also have this blue one here. In fun fact, the only locomotive I know from straight up here is this one, which is the pannier tank engine. We have one which is all clean, and we also have a weathered version, which is quite interesting. So that's all your locomotives. We also have passenger coaches. You have all these different types of coaches here, which are, well, some of them are more similar than others. In fact, these ones look fairly similar, but these are all different ones, I promise you, according to the game. So I have all these ones here. These are all like, these are one, this is like, I know for a fact this one is in a maroon paint scheme. This one's a blood and custard paint scheme that they call these ones here. We also have these 2 coaches here. We also have these ones in chocolate and vanilla or something like that. These very types of coaches. So that's all your coaches that you get with this route. Or there is some freight cars included, which you will see when we eventually get to a certain point. Anyway, so this is a very laggy route, of course. But now we can begin to set up our train here. So here I am driving a GWR King class, I think this one is. So let's see, we're going to release the brake here. And start to put the coal in. Yeah, look, I'm not going on a speed run today. So I don't have to worry about steaming or whatever. Okay, well, I'm gonna put the reverse to 75 for now, and I'm just gonna let the water do its thing. Okay, I won't put the blow because that makes extra noise. And a blue engine is not a grid, and that's a completely different one. Alright, we're off. Also, also, I guess one other thing I should mention is that all of the sounds on the steam locomotives are actually pretty realistic. Like, listen to that chuffing sound. That sounds so real. Holy moly. Yeah, luckily, when Dovetail were making this DLC, they got some assistance, and I'm actually gonna turn the game down just a bit because game's a little bit loud for me here. Oh, what the heck? No, I'm trying to open up the volume mixer. There we go. Okay, I'm just turn down the game volume of the game so it doesn't overpower my voice. That's the whistle. But I am a fan of the realistic sounds that these locomotives have. Like I was saying, the reason why the chuffing sounds are so realistic is because, well, not just the chuffing sounds, all the sounds of these steam locomotives in general, was because, of course, Dovetail are the main people that made this add-on. However, when they were making the steam engines, they got sound assistance from Steam Sound Supreme, and Steam Sound Supreme, they usually make sound packs for existing locomotives. In fact, Steam Sound Supreme, they're basically the Armstrong Powerhouse of steam locomotives, because, of course, Armstrong Powerhouse, while they do have sound packs and enhanced packs, they don't do steam engines, whereas Steam Sound Supreme do. Okay, well, I'm not gonna make this thing go too fast. I'm only gonna stick to the speed limit for today. So what I might do. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna go to 50% throttle for today, just so I don't use up all my steam. Because we will be driving the whole route from one end to the other, like we usually do. Yes! The power of the Jizo King glass is actually pretty good. I mean, we're pulling... Let's see, we're pulling about... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 coaches. This thing has power. Also, one interesting thing I learned last night while I was messing with Domton is apparently the Mach 1 coaches are lighter than Mach 2s. Which is a bit weird to me considering the Mach 2 is a newer coach than the Mach 1s. Yeah, I'm just listening to the shuffling sounds and they sound so real. You know, it was definitely... You know, Dovetail should do this more often, because Dovetail, they're usually pretty average at sounds. But Dovetail's sounds would be so good if they would just get into contact with all the other sound devs out there, like, you know, they could get Armstrong Powerhouse for all their British trains, and... I mean, of course they got Steam Sound Supreme to do all the steam engines included with this DLC, but... Imagine if... You know, they did this with every steam engine. Okay, maybe you need a bit more power. Oh, no, we don't need... Oops. Wheel slip, that wasn't... Okay, that wasn't very good for the locomotive. Okay, are we losing slow? I mean, yeah, we're going uphill, but come on, mate. Oh, and we're still slipping. Okay, where am I supposed to put the reverser? Ah. Alright, come on, mate. Wait, is this locomotive seriously have like no sweet spot, or is it just this uphill that's slowing it down? Was this locomotive even ever meant to pull to cons like this up a hill like this? Well, we're going up a 1.66 grade, which is... Come on, mate. I was just commenting this thing's amount of power, but now that we're going uphill, it's just slacking. Okay, easy does it. Okay, maybe we need more power, actually. Actually, I'll put on the sander. Maybe that'll help. Ooh, that's kind of helping. Not really, because they're sacrificing over PSI. Come on, we need more horsepower. I don't have the whole day to do this. I'm not gonna go above 50% on the regular. Actually, I'm going to go up to 60. Is this just gonna be a challenge to get up this hill? Come on, mate. Let's put on the sand to see if that helps. Then I'll stop putting the coal. Whoops. Yep. That's a little something to know that I didn't get past dovetail. Also, of course, ballistic cells not only are on the locomotives, but also on the coaches. As the game is now decided to go to 0 frames per second. Alright, come on. Right. Time to go full power. Yep. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have to use up a lot of power as we go up this hill. There we go. Should've went a bit faster before, thinking about it. There we go. Yes. Oh, great. Oh, we're coming to the tunnel. I wonder if Vote's still watching us, he's just lost interest. Okay, well... I'm using quite a bit of steam, but that's the only way that we're gonna get up this hill. But we are making it, though. Ooh, we're almost on... Are we on a flat surface? Well, maybe. You know, I'm starting to wonder if a heavy train like this was meant to go on terrain like this. Or was it meant to go on this part of the route, or is this train supposed to be on more like the mainline section? Also, yeah, this route hasn't been made to the highest standard though. I mean, the rolling stock in this DLC is really good. The route, though, I mean, it's good in some places, but in others it's trash. There we go, pick up speed now. Ah, we're on a flat surface now, so we can lay off the fall a bit. Start picking up some speed. Yes, there we go. Alright. There we go, now we're mastering it. See, I knew this thing had horsepower. We need to just be a little bit aggressive. But now we can lay off because I'm starting to. He says that we lose speed again. Oh, here's a station. Oh, we're gonna go downhill. Okay. Well, at least we'll be able to conserve our power. No, that's not the single track section. Oh well. Okay, we're about to start going downhill. So yay to that. Just gonna let off the throttle. Or the regulator, as they call it on the steam engines. Now I'll start thinking about braking. Ooh. Well, see, apart from the broken viaduct, this is... Ooh. There's a pretty scenic part of the route. That's a pretty good view. And the perfect opportunity for a screenshot as we are now breaking the speed limit because going too fast on a downhill section. Okay, well, start to slow down. Come on, mate. Wait, is that actually... Oh, that's sand. Oh, wait, we can drop the sand now. Good thing I noticed that. Also would have wasted all of our sand. Should have just taken off the sand when we got to the top of the hill, but of course I forgot the sand was on the first place, so... Well on me. Just place enough braking power to slow us down to just enough. Okay, well actually we gotta start turning up the 35. And there's a 15, apparently going through a siding. Hang on a second, let's take a look at this. Okay, well that's really smart of Train Simulator. And now we're coming to a complete stop. So I'm gonna let the train roll downhill. Because there's no sense of putting on power since we're just gonna roll down so easily. Wait, what the heck is this? Those red hills, is that realistic or is that silly dovetail? Also, since we're also in the 1950s, you have semaphore signals. Well, obviously, but all this route, I will say, is really nicely detailed semaphore signals. So, you know, I just realized if you're building a route that's supposed to take a step back in time to the days when they had semaphore signals, and I mean, this route's a pretty good basis, I will say, because you know, and in general, if you're a fan of steam engine power and of British Rail in the 1950s, and you know, this route, I'd say it's a pretty good pickup. You know, there's a lot of nice assets included. Including, that means root assets and rolling stock. The rolling stock, though, is what especially pleases me with this route, because it's all very well done. You know, the detail is good, the sounds are nice. You know, I mean, it's miles better than any of the default Kuju stuff. And yeah, I was going through grass for no reason. And, you know, quality to this level is, you know, missing in most of today's, you know, DLCs. Okay, I totally could have gone through this station. I don't know why I'm being diverted onto this siding. But, then again, I didn't, plan this ahead. Well, so did you even hear what I said about the fact that this stuff is a lot better than the Kuju stuff? And by the way, Russ, you're supposed to be getting the North Jersey Coastline route and the New York New Haven route, not a bunch of other stuff that you're never going to use. I mean, you wasted $20 on the Sherman Hill route, which you could have gotten for a discounted price had you waited long enough. But of course, you had to waste your money on that. Okay, well... Also, I like how there's a siding and it's like on a downhill loop. I guess the brakes have to be applied pretty hard. for rolling stock to sit here on this siding. And this is a siding, according to the map here, so you have to jam on the brakes pretty hard if whatever's saying that's gonna stay on there. Okay, well, this is a bit boring. I can't wait to get back onto the... Wait, is this actually... Ooh, I think this is the start of the 2-track section of this route. Yes, there we go. We should be able to hit some higher speeds now. Alright, well, you know what? We've been going so slow. I'm just gonna just let the brake go off and... There's no... Let's see. There seems to be no speed limit that goes above 15 miles per hour, but I think that's because we're coming out of a siding. I bet you that when the rear of our train goes onto the main line, that's when the speed limit will go up and we'll be able to, you know, go full power. Well, not full power, but we'll be able to apply more power than we have been able to on this whole trip so far. Also, not only is the trains then, look at that, we also have really old cars, which definitely fits this this time period. Okay, 35, we can go full power. Well, not full power, but enough power. I'll get the rest people want Tim Tom. Well, if you want Tim Tom's content so bad, then, well, you're gonna need the default Cujo assets for that, actually, which you can get with the West Coast 19 North route, which I would suggest you actually wait off for. I mean, you can get the Tim Tom content for free, except you're not gonna have any sounds, unless you do some messing about with the game coding, which I may do sometime. Maybe. Alright, well, come on, King, let me go faster. Okay, maybe we can't. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Because it wasn't doing the reverser right. Yes, there we go. I took the reverse in the wrong position. But now we're good. There we go, and I'm picking up speed again. Okay, we're going a bit too slow for a flyby shot. Alright, so we'll go up to 35, then I'll lower the reverser to a level where the train would just go 35 miles per hour. Oh, I gotta remember because I'm not using the... Russell, the SD70 Max and the Academy are fine. You just need to figure out how to use them. Well, no, you didn't have to figure out how to use them. You just need to use them in general. So... honestly, the only value in the Sherman Hill route is... well, not much, actually. I mean, let's see, you get the gas turbine, and... which is somewhat cool, especially if you're driving in pro mode. But the rest of it is just meh. And the route itself isn't that fun to drive on. I mean, then again, though, my taste for those types of trains that run on the Sherman Hill Road is pretty much non-existent. I mean, the Sherman Hill route, as a DLC, it's a nice one. The route is well made, and the rolling stock is nice. But the driving experience isn't that enjoyable. I mean, it's pretty much your run-of-the-mill American freight stuff, and why is the train going... what? I have it on... oh, because we're going... oh, pfft, I'm a moron. I just realized the reason why this train is accelerating so much is because we're going downhill. I was like, why is the train so accelerating despite the fact that I blew off on the reverser? It's because I'm going downhill. Stupid me. Okay, well, anything I missed on the route? Not really. No, the scenery on this route is kind of meh. Yeah. This route isn't that fun to drive. Well, so far it isn't. Maybe it'll become fun later on. Also, is this me, or are these corners, or the speed limit for these corners way too high? Because look at the meter. Okay, here's Torquay. I think it's pronounced. Yeah, so was that blue in the original? No, it wasn't. It was completely different. Completely different in there. Alright, well now we're going uphill, so yay! Yeah, the elevation change of this route is a bit annoying. Alright, come on. We need more horsepower. But I seriously need to apply the sander again. I really don't want to use the sander every time we have to go uphill. Alright, well, let's do that. Sander and power. Yeah, this isn't the most efficient way to drive a steam locomotive, but you have to get up the hill somehow. Without grinding to a halt, anyway. Oh, shoot, I just realized the water level got really low. Imagine if this locomotive ran out of water. We'd be so screwed. Okay, we'll pick up speed, though. Yes, there we go. We're on a flat surface, but we're not going to be on a flat surface for very long. So I'll take off the sander for now. I'll get this thing up to speed. When we get to the hill. Actually, man, no, that's not have to do that. Or no, we do. Alright, come on, King Class, you can make it. Or ooh, it's a 50. Yes. We go faster. Oh, come on, we need more power. I really don't like to use the sander so much, but or maybe this locomotive is just underpowered for the train like this. Yeah. Maybe a shorter train would have been a better idea, thinking about it. Because while this thing has the power to pull this train on a flat surface, it doesn't necessarily like to pull it up big hills like this. Luckily, though, we're about to reach the summit of this hill, and then we'll be going downhill in a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit, so hey. Ooh, look at this place. What is this building? Oh, it's one of those things. Wait, they had these in the 1950s? Apparently so. Oh, here, pick up speed now that we're back on a flat surface, so lay off the throttle, or the regulator. And prepare to go downhill again. Okay, we'll have this. I'm gonna speed, but yeah, we'll speed by a tiny little bit. Yeah. Also, it's interesting how the joint sounds and the run sounds are actually pretty realistic on these coaches. I'll apply a little bit of power. Yeah, apply just about the right amount of power. Alright, well, we're speeding up to the 50. I'll have the regulator now. Yep, that was good timing. For a second, I thought the camera was going to lose speed a bit. Like, how could a train lose speed going downhill? Ooh, it's a 60. There we go. Now we're in higher speeds on this route. I forgot to show. This is the route map, by the way. It's actually a pretty short route. There's all this branch line here, which we won't be able to see today. Because that's out of the way. Oh, balls. Need some brake power now. I know this might sound stupid, but we used to stay at cruise control. Even though it's a steam engine. Was cruise control even a thing in the 1950s? And like anything, cars, planes, or boats, or whatever? Or is that just a thing in modern times? Also, there's those things. On the rails where you can pick up water whilst on the move or something. I'm not actually sure. Okay, well maybe when we're on flat ground, maybe then we'll be able to go speed again. Good bit of speed now. Yes, there we go. More power. Okay, Oh man, we filled way too much water. Anytime I'm not paying attention to the water level in fire. I should have turned on auto fireman for this, thinking about it now. I'm a bit of an idiot for not doing so previously. But we should have enough, you know, power to make it all the way to Exeter. Yeah, so we're going to Exeter, which is up here. We actually came from Barnwell, which is Kingsware. Ooh, it seems moving now, and of course, there's a 45, but you know, I'm gonna ignore it because I'm a little bit tired. Ooh, it's 75. Yes, we need more speed and power. This 45 is actually a little bit. Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, welcome to Newton Abbott. Is this the what? I have no words to describe that. I have to go through the station. Put me on the ground or don't. That sounds so real. I want them. We're really moving now. Yes. Okay, let off the regulator just a bit. This thing is power. See, this thing, it could pull this consist on a flat surface anyway, although maybe this consist was actually never meant to go on like the section between, you know, all the way down to Kingswear, where there's all those elevation changes and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe the Epic Train was never actually meant to go on that part of the road. It was just meant to go on this section road that we're on now, which is a lot more flat and fast, and a lot more suited to this consist that we're driving right now. Yeah, so this locomotive, it's not underpowered. In fact, it's still pretty powerful when pulling this amount of this many coaches, but only to a certain amount of gradient. Because of course, if you do go on too high or too low of a gradient, or no, too steep of a gradient, then this thing will begin to sort of fall off. But I mean, you would expect that. And this game hates me, and it won't give me a good flyby camera. Yeah, with the pieces are going down a bit. Oh, because the reverser, I need to load the reverser, I just realized. But we're going along nicely. Although it seems the entire of the track is plagued with joints. Ooh, sailboats. They were coming up on Douala Jean Sea, I think. I'm not sure. I'm enjoying traveling at this high speed, though. You know, I'm still not the biggest fan of British Rail, and I never will be. Or especially 1950s British Rail. Or British Rail Steam. But to drive it now and again is at least somewhat worthy of an experience. And once again, going down to 60 unnecessarily. I'm just gonna just... Actually, what's coming up here? We can survive those kinks. We'll be fine. Ooh, look at these sailboats here. That's actually quite cool. And on this bridge was apparently here. That's a Kuju Road. It looks a bit terrible. I'll come Bontaine. That's game freeze up. Another got your old fashioned lorry. Also, if you remember, I'm just gonna just save progress in this area just in case everything blows up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at this place. This place is kind of cool looking. Okay, why does this place remind me of a scene from the Over the Hills series? That's a good question. Ooh, here's these waves. They're kind of rubbish. Tame-mouth. The sound here is nice, but the detail is... Ooh, this is worthy of a screenshot, though. Yeah. I'm gonna let the reverse or the regular now because we're about to enter 60. And we have a whole section of tunnels coming up. Here's a passage view. Actually, how many big passages do we have here? Ooh! We have this type of passage view, which is... Oh, it's in the brake bag. How interesting. And of course, pitch black through here. Here goes Wallace on sea. And 10 million more tunnels to go. You know what? I'm getting tired of these tunnels, so we're gonna go out here a bit. Oh yeah, I like how this is all. Oh, this reminds me of a scene from Thomas and Friends season 3. It's in Thomas and Friends. Look at the way these tunnels are here in between these mountains. It was just reminding me of a scene from season 3. Because it pops and then pops out and pops in again. What the heck are these? Ooh, look at all these houses, or beach houses, I think they are. Also, this actually looks quite cool. Alright, come on. Here's Dwellings on Sea, which is one of the few stations that I know of on this route. With the fact that it's right next to a sea. In fact, there's been a long history of high waves that have washed up on the station. Okay, let's feel like it goes back up to 70 because of reasons. You know, I might recommend Dom trying to pick up this DLC because, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the setting of this route, but I'm sure Domtron would be. Because it's, yeah, British Rail Steam and yeah, British Rail Steam for the most part. In the 1950s, too. Yeah, funny enough, the route doesn't even send the present, well, I mean, you would have figured it out from the fact it's called the Riviera 9 to 50, so that was a bit ugly. Okay, this speed limit here is supposed to be 70, yet the game is like, throw everyone to one side. Yeah, I'm sensing the speed limits on this route are not super accurate. Oh well. Only a small issue. Ooh, this is a pretty cool looking station, how it's like a 4-track section. Ooh, yes. Oh, come on, King Class. We gotta go faster than this. Pick up the pace now. There we go. I like how as soon as I told it to pick up this pace, that's exactly what it does. It's doing a bit slowly, though. So it applies a bit of power. Yep, more power. There we go. We might as well get this turned to the speed limit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lower back down to that. Yeah, 65% would be good. Go versus 20, there we go. I'll put some water back in. Actually, I don't need to put that much water back because we're almost at Exeter. And of course, besides going down because reasons. And because I put the water in. There's so much trying to make this shit go fast. PSI just doesn't like me now. So 69 will have to do. We're losing speed. Come on, mate. A little more syllables over to our right. Yeah. You want more power. Yes. Because it doesn't like that. So you know what? I'm gonna try something else here. Nope. Doesn't like that. I think we've used this train up by now. We're almost at Exeter anyway, so it's fine. As now we're on a faster section of this route. Yeah, I think we used up all the steam in this thing, so might as well just let it go. Actually, the blower would help. Ooh, I forgot about the blower, actually. Yeah, I don't know, but I forgot the PSI, or the blower existed, so now I can use that to restore some PSI while trying to keep the speed of this thing up. Alright, come on. That was flight 6 and 7. Ooh, what's this? It's blue or some kind. Oh. Is that actually real? That's some stupid thing that Dovetail put together. I assume it's a stupid thing that Dovetail put together. Ooh, an old abandoned yard, and I was about to question if this was the London Brighton track. Thankfully, it's not. And this is Exminster. Ooh. Look at people wearing some 1950s clothes. How cool is that? Actually, they're all the same person. Okay, well, all except for a couple. Okay, whatever. Not much else to see here. So the PSI continues to drop, but we're almost Exeter, so we're fine. Hey, finally a thingy view. That was like a concept straight out of the 1950s. That was probably the most obvious thing I could have ever said in this dream. Ooh, bridge. Yes. Ah, man, the PSI continues to go down because of reasons. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to coast. Oh, no, we're uphill. Of course we are. Alright, well, take back it's come on, Trey, take back as much team pressure as you possibly, or PSI pressure as you possibly can, so you can make it up this stupid hill. Oh, great. I can counter by at least a little bit. But I'll drain the PS out of this thing. It's somewhat helping. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, I don't get what's up with the bridge sections on this route. Actually, never mind, this one looks okay. Yep, almost that Exeter up platform. And now we're coming up on Exeter St. Tim Tum. And that's also a 45. Ah, these speed limits. Why are they so stupid? Honestly. Alright, well here's our platform. It's like, ooh. That's quite cool. You have a overtrack. Ooh. Ooh, this place looks quite cool. Hmm. How interesting if we got next exit to this line. Going there. Alright, we're almost there, so I'm gonna start slowing down. I think I'll take it a little lower now. As you go takes to St. Tim Tom. He's literally only a mile away from Exeter up platform. What's the point of this station? Well, the next one is so close. Right, I'll start slowing down. So they pull up on the Exeter up platform, and then we get to drive back to Kingsware, below on a different train. Okay, I gotta start slowing. Uh-oh, I gotta really start slowing down now. Oh, damn. Okay, there we go. Alright, welcome to Exeter. The other end of this route in Train Simulator. Although in real life this line does continue down to Bristol. Or to Bristol in Wales. Which is featured on the Just Trains route. Bristol to Exeter, which is a rubbish route. I wonder if that route ever got superseded by something. Actually, it did. Twice, think about it. With the Western Main Line's route and the other route that I don't know the name of. Alright, well here we are. As the train continues to show off its realistic sounds. Alright, well our train made it, so we're gonna let the passengers on board, then we'll get into our next train, then we're gonna drive back the other way to Thingy Town. Doors are closed, so next train, it's this one. Wait, passenger coach stuck with vacuum. What? There's not a passenger train, there's a freight train. I changed the brake mode. I don't know. Anyway, so here's all the free content I get with this DLC, and it's being pulled by none other than Bill and Ted, the Panther Tank engines. Yes, indeed. So you have the Panther Tank engines, of course, but also anyway. So for rolling stock, you have this you have this 3-plank truck which has. Well, you have this one. You have this one which is empty. You have one with a canvas, and one and you can fill it with coal. You also have a 5-plank one empty, one with a canvas. And you also have a 7-plank one with one empty, one with a canvas, and one with gravel. You also have this fish van, I think it is. There's a little box cars here. You have this tanker car, which looks quite cool. And you have this longer box car. No, this is actually a cow car, I think. Yeah, and a towed brake van. Yeah, so you are seeing right now a Toad in real life. How cool is that? I got this GW. Alright, well, let's get Bill inside the Panther Tank for their money. And we're off. Ooh, quick acceleration. Well, so that because we're double heading this pretty short freight train. Alright, let's go to Kingswear. Ah, yes, those are those of the run sounds and joint sounds of the freight cars. Okay, the parents have been finicky to drive. Come on. There we go. Come on. I have the blower on to give us more pressure. You're not going that fast. I know this thing can go faster. Come on. Or... oh no, they can go fast. The ETA is... actually, yeah, the ETA is broken. Yeah. Alright, come on. Alright, you know what? Full power. Oh wait, Legacy Drive was selected. No, give me the Legacy one. Okay, apparently the B key is the driving modes or something. Alright, come on, panniers. Need to go faster. Come on, Bill and Ted, the Panther Tank engines. Ooh, we might be able to get there, slowly but surely. And the train's taking its time. Okay, these Panther aren't super fast. I thought they'd be able to go as fast as the speed limit, but maybe they can't, or at least not. But or at least not where they train. We're doubleheader though. We should do. This train should be an easy one to pull. Of course not. Of course not gonna pull. Also, you realize you have a passive view inside the brake van, even though you can't move your camera very far, but yeah, you have a passive view inside the brake van, which is quite cool. Okay, I don't get why this train can't get the speed. Is this as fast as this train will just go, or is there something that I'm missing? I don't know. Because the harder I drive this train, the more the PSI goes down. Actually, I'm driving, one thing there is not very efficient. So I'm gonna go to 58% throttle and... that stupid PSI. These can't seem to make speed. I know these things go faster... Can these things go faster than 40 miles per hour? Or is that just as fast as these things are ever gonna go? Ooh, you know what? Now I'm starting to wonder, what is generally the top speed of the panniers? Or the pannier? Of course, Dom's was here to look it up, but of course, Dom tended to be out shopping. I mean, I already knew that. I already had a feeling that Dom wasn't going to show up today because he was... Well, based on what he told me last night, he was going to be out the whole day. That sounds for you. I still get the PSI at all. It's because I used up all my steam pressure at the start. Okay, well, the PSI will take about 10 years to pick up. Maybe because I... Let's let some cool out. Because you had... No, not until you're able to do something that impresses me to make up for your stupidity. Man, these panniers, they're... Am I not driving these things properly, or are these things just rubbish? Or am I just rubbish driving steam engines? So I just can't keep the speed up without bringing down the PSI. Alright, you know what? Let's see how low we can make the PSI go. Ooh, I might be able to get this thing up to the speed limit, then I can just let the PSI go back up. I'm gonna let the PSI go down to 50. This doesn't seem to go back up that fast, though, I've noticed. Come on. Okay, well, we're big of a speed now, but the PSI is going down massively, but I don't think that really matters. Alright, come on, panniers. Oh, great, things are going down pretty low. But... Okay, another piece of going to low, but we can't go that much faster. But wow, the business takes forever to get back up. We're gonna have to make a stop somewhere. So we can let the PSI get back up. And wow, it takes forever to get back up. Holy moly. Ooh, what I'm gonna do, when we get to the next station, I'm gonna switch camps to the other pannier. I wonder if that one has use of his PSI or something. Okay, well, how far to the next station? Okay, less than a couple miles. Wow, the PSI is really slow. Like, holy moly. Oh, here's the section where trains can like or fill up with water again while it's not going like at speed or something. Of course, we'll be able to shoot it off today because I haven't programmed that part. That does work. Wow, the PSI on these things is bad. Holy moly. I want some stage to make this realistic. We're not that far off from one anyway. Or... yeah, see where Kingston will be there. Ooh. Okay, you know what? Nah, I'm actually gonna stop at this. Oh. I've already passed it, so I can't stop at the grade crossing. Okay, not the station's too far away. We're gonna stop by this signal here. Ah, CF-3 all over again. Well, this time, worse. Let me just think story. Capturing hole. So will switching cabs do something? Oh, the answer is yes. Oh, it resets the PSI in general. Oh. Interesting. You know what that means? Ooh, maybe you really was doing it wrong. But the bar up. There we go. Now we're back at the move. I guess what we were doing earlier was bad driving. All I have to do was stop and start again. And a good bit of a double header, so we can keep up our speed or keep up our momentum. Okay, we're accelerating slowly but surely. Yeah, I guess these panniers just don't need to be don't need to pick up speed that much. Were panniers ever even built to go like super fast, or are they just made slow like the class 08? Good question. Yeah, I'm starting to think that the panniers are the class 08 of steam locomotives.
Because it's small and it's slow. And because it takes forever to build up, too. Unless I drive it like this. Ooh. Okay. I'm starting to figure out how to drive the panniers properly. There we go. We'll make it to Kingsburg in no time at all. Oh. And it isn't moving anywhere, so we're decent. I don't want to stop and start every 10 miles though. Ooh, I used to speed. Oh no, I'm gaining speed actually. By a little bit. I don't know, we're gaining it slowly. Well, it's going 35 miles an hour. And it's about 34 miles. Yeah, because for this journey we should be taking our time. There's one thing I've learned today about the bangers is that they're not very fast. Although now I'm gonna have to Dom to do some research on this. You know, are they meant to go fast, or are they just putt-putt locomotives? Well, this piece I stay in the green this time, and we're getting speed by tiny amounts. Maybe 40 is just the max that these things will ever go on one of their own power. Think about it. It's starting to bore me now just a little bit. But I'm gonna keep the raw speed going. Alright, come on. Okay, I'm gonna put a bit more speed on. Yeah, I just can't seem to find a good balance of this thing. But then again, maybe these things just aren't meant to go so fast. Maybe 40 miles per hour is just the limit for these things before they just go downhill. By downhill I mean figuratively, not quite literally. I mean, we're moving, but we're not going super fast. As the game lags.
Ooh, this is quite an interesting bridge setup. Yeah, maybe these panty tankers were never supposed to go like above 40 miles per hour, because it looks like this is as fast as they're gonna go without the PSI just going straight down. Ooh, shoot, I need to put some water on. Oh, wait, that's gonna cancel us. I not to like this locomotive too much. Look at the PSI; it's just going downhill now. Because I'm having to put water in. Ah. I can't get the wall. Can't let the wall go on such a low level, so we're gonna just stop. The thing we're going to do now is, I don't think I'm gonna stop. Make a stop at Dwallish and then fill this thing all the way up to max water. Also puts in, now to fill the coal firebox as well. I'll go the blower for now. I did keep stopping and starting, but I do I plan to get to King's Square today. Yeah, today's becoming a really learning curve with the pannier tank engines. Because they only go so fast. Alright, we're gonna come to a stop here. Yep, should start braking a lot sooner. There we go, over on the bottom despite being a freight train. Ah, doesn't matter though. Well, I guess, well, actually, this is a pretty good start, pretty good stopping point, so we can refuel and then continue on to Kingsware. Oh, this is the last of them we have to make today. A firebox and water. So let's fill up to 100 and then we can continue. I see, make some noise. Once we take a look at Dwallish on sea. Which is a pretty interesting place. Ooh, look at this. Look at this thing here. What can you see? Wait a minute. That's the worst design I've ever seen in Train Simulator. Holy moly. And these waves, though, look bad. Yeah, I've seen better looking waves in my time. I mean, come on, waves, they can't be that hard to simulate in Train Sim. Pretty easy, actually. That's the sound of all the birds singing. Or the seagulls, I say, because of course you're going to hear those around a beach area. Also, this area over here, you have this person's house. Are there any old-fashioned cars around here? Nope. Yes, that's this way. This is ocean. What the heck? Is that a void? Or something? Over here you have these houses. Just make sure we're filling up, by the way. Show at least a break of it. Let's see, over here we have some... Okay, this still looks like something of the modern day, though.
Is that 19? No. Well, I mean, you're not supposed to see this part of the route, but that doesn't look very good. This looks like something we see in the modern day, not in the 1950s. Maybe these did exist in the 1950s. I don't know. Oh. Obligatory floating buildings. Because, according to Dovetail, you're never going to be on this part of the route, so. But, come on, man. This reminds you that this is a video game and not real life, though. Which is a bit disappointing. Floating trees, yeah. Well, these trees and stuff looks kind of nice, though. They've almost filled up. Cool. Hey, look, it's the end of the world. Yeah, so all these buildings. Now, these look 1950s-esque, though. I say 1950s. It could also look in the modern day. Also, like the way the mother just. They look like cardboard. Think about it now. And this streetlight looks like it came on the modern day. Yes, you have modern day looking streetlights, yeah, and cardboard buildings. And 2D trees. Well, we're almost filled up, so. Pretty soon we're gonna head out of here. Just in the firebox get to 100. And there we go. And with that being said, we are off. I'm basically going out for some reason. Rose, we're now departing Wallace-on-Sea. And now I'm going to try to make it way all the way to Kingsway as the kids are going down home. Really? Really? Is because they put too much water in or something? Yeah, no, we're going to have to bring it to a stop again. Oh. Actually, never mind, because I'm going to reset the, No, we're going to stop anyway, because we're going to run out of PSI. Oh, we just started where we have to come to the stop again. I bet it's going to reset the firebox, or the pool level and the water level. Watch it do that. Watch, we've wasted our time looking around Wallace-on-Sea. All I have to do was just reset the thing. Oh, it did reset it, but... Oh, I think maybe our coal level is too high. Alright, we know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to drive in the second cab for just a little while. I like how the pizza isn't going down at all. That's pretty obvious. Oh, also you have this feature in the pannier. Okay, the business isn't going down on the 1 second pannier. Come on, mate. Might as well go full power then. Well, it's probably gonna have to do it for today because the stream's getting a bit stupid now. I'll put some coal in. Maybe this is the essence of it. Just if you're in double header, just drive the steam locomotive or the second locomotive they have behind you.
course, I would have done in the first place had I known that. But, of course, I didn't. Okay, also, this part here looks like something straight out of Forza Horizon 3. Also, like how that's a thing. And also, Forza Horizon 4 Fortune Island. Also, that looks very realistic. Oh, well, it's a thing, actually, think about. See, now we're moving. Hope the lead locomotive doesn't do anything stupid. Okay, no. 35% on the reverser it is. Well, we're gonna be on our way to Kingsford though, so hey. We did a thing. Yes. We'll get there soon, don't worry. Yeah, I like how now that I'm driving or I'm in the cab of the locomotive that's behind the, second locomotive, the PSI isn't even moving. How? How does that work? Yeah, I might have dumped to watch flashback just to see the salt street that occurred. Because holy moly. Also, this bridge. Was this back here in the 19... No. No, this looks too modern. Maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, well, I think now we've reached the proper top to this thing. Or these things. 47 miles per hour. Which isn't... I mean, it's not bad. Wait. The water level is going up. Despite the fact I'm not putting any water in. Oh, and not only just took off the coal, now we're accelerating faster. So, no, 47 was a lie. We're going faster now. I don't understand this in the slightest. Yo. No, I need a 5x camera. This is too. This is epic. Weird Doppler effect because reasons. Yeah, why the some of the message that the brakes on. Great, now losing speed. Great, what'd I do? Ah, we're going so nicely and now we're just grinding. Okay, this journey's going by nice and fast, so... Well, it's a short route, though. I mean, this run is 34 miles long, which is pretty short. It's definitely not that long of a route, I will say. So... Yeah. Okay, why are we losing power? Come on. No! We're losing power! Oh, great. Come on. Well, I think once again we can use this thing up. Well, no, we can't have, because the PSI is not even moving. Unless... The load doesn't do anything since the PSI is even moving now. What is this? Oh, that thingamajig. That bridge. Yeah. I'm starting to give up on the Pannier. You know? I think this point I might just drive it all the way to, like, just roll all the way to Kingsware, and then that'll be the conclusion of the stream. We'll right back here for a bit. See all the noise that's happening up front? Yeah, might as well think just roll all the way to Kingsware. Cause, well, I say that. You won't be able to roll all the way to Kingsware if the speed keeps dropping. I'm not gonna pull dumps, I'm gonna go 5 times speed or drop all the rolling stock. But I may have to come to a stop once again. Okay, now it seems the warp percentage goes down and then goes up and then goes down again or something. Come on. Yeah, 25 coming up. I wonder if that's the start of the... Actually, it kind of is. So wait, at least we're almost there to Kingsware. No, we're not picking up speed. I thought for 1 second they would pick up speed, but no, we're not looking. We're losing speed. For I have absolutely no idea why. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, let's face it, I'm still not that good at driving steam engines. I mean, you have the F5 how to check a few other things, but I don't even understand what half of those things mean. Like, is the brake seriously on? No. They're not. So... Or I don't get it. Okay. Actually, no, I was thinking about doing a bit of reassembling of the train, but then I realized, wait, there's a scenario we can't, like, actually, maybe we can. Oh, no, the points are gonna be, we can't set the points ourselves, though. I'm gonna switch to the front cab now and see what's going on, but of course I can't do that while I'm moving. That's annoying. Yep, I can't do it. I must be stopped, which is realistic, but also annoying. Well, tell a lie. If you were a stuntman, you could somewhat do it. You know, you could step out of the cab and grab a hold of the side things, the side rods. I mean, as in the bars, the thing where you grab hold. Yeah, you can step out of the cab, grab hold of those, and walk along the locomotive, and then jump in the cab of the front locomotive. It'd be a little bit risky and stupid, but it's possible. Okay, I like how the speed limit through here is like 40, and yeah, we're allowed to go through here at, or no, I like how the speed limit's 45. I like how that's really so cool here, we're allowed to go at 45, there you go. Solo my words there for a second.
Okay, well at least we're almost to Kingswear. We're losing our speed, but only by a tiny bit. Is it up in the tracer rate at all, or is it that's when just giving up? Oh. I'll probably make it a little faster. I still load the volume a bit more. Okay, well, I'm now able to make it go fast again. Well, fast. And I'll accelerate again. Which we actually need if we're gonna go on the, or when we actually reach some elevation change. Yeah, well, 13 miles to go. We're going 40 miles per hour. We'll make it about 10 minutes or so, maybe. And that'll be the conclusion of this live stream. So overall, this live stream was another solid one, I would say. It would have been better if Don was here, but of course he had to be doing his own thing today. Yeah, see, this power will at least help us get up the stupid incline. Okay, we need more speed though. Oh, I just caused confused delay. No. Ah. Oh, right now we're losing speed. Come on, man. Oh, we went for this hill. We're now having the same problems as before with the King class and the coaches. More power, come on. You know what would have helped me in this right now? Driver assist. Yeah, remember when they introduced driver assist to this game with the release of Trains 2016? Yeah, I remember. I remember when this DLC was first released. A thing called driver assist was invented, and in the cab here, a part like a thing you could move would highlight itself, so you can then drive the locomotive. That would actually been so helpful on this journey, because driver assist is actually compatible with the locomotives in this DLC. I think this might be the only DLC where driver assist actually works. Maybe. I could be wrong. Well, great. Now we're going to lose all of our speed on this. Come on. Alright. Sander. Nope, that's not going to help at all. Come on. I don't know if to drive as slow as a snail up this hill if we're gonna keep going, if we're gonna keep losing our speed like this. This is, come on. We were going so nicely, and now, when we go downhill, I might go as fast as I possibly can just so we can get up the next hill. That's actually a good idea. So when we get to some of this, I'm just gonna rip it downhill. Come on, Panniers, just make it to the summit, and then we can just stroll down the hill. We only have 11 miles to go to Kingsport. This, I guess that's the one. Well, never mind. I'll say the one good thing about this route, that would be sure that doesn't take that long to drive on, but that's a bit of a bad thing. Longer routes are better than shorter routes. This route is a short one. Yeah, 34 miles of mainline track, and that's it. Yeah, kind of pathetic mileage, I'll say. This route should have been a lot longer. And I mean, this route was released in late 2015 with trains in 2016. So, is this route gonna get an extension? I don't know. Maybe, possibly. Like Dovetail, you never know. Well, maybe. Dovetail. They've made you know what? They made extensions around the college route though, and the some around those were released when this game was known as Trains of 2015. So, hey, you know what? I just figured out there is a tiny little chance that Dovetail could eventually make an extension to this route. I mean, I wouldn't buy that extension because I'm honestly not. Like I said earlier, that is some black smoke coming from the lead pannier. Holy moly. I can't tell if that's good or bad. I'm assuming it's a bad thing because, wow. I wish Tom John was here to help me out with this. Really? Wait. I don't always notice now the PSI is doing things. Oh, wait, okay. Alright, you know what? Alright, come on, full power. There we go. Next thing, go as fast as we can. We're going down this hill. Oh, here's going back to normal now. Okay. Alright, come on, we need more speed. Ooh, it's a pretty nice downhill. Yes. Perfect. I like this. Let's keep the reverser on. Yes, there we go. Nice downhill. We're gonna need that to get the next hill. Let's go down this way. Let's get all the speed. Let's pick up all the speed we can get. Yes. There we go. Okay, this is a bit of a sharp corner. Ooh, okay. That was a little bit risky, but we're fine. Here comes next uphill. Oh, we're on a flat surface, no wonder. We're going to the next downhill section. Yes, there we go. And build up a lot of speed. Therefore, we can just stroll right over this next hill. Well, I think. Ooh, that was a pretty sharp corner. Ooh, okay, this is a little bit dangerous. But holy moly. Well, I didn't want to go on fast forward mode in this game, and I didn't want to decouple any train, but I am at least willing to go above the speed limit for the sake of time. There we go, losing speed, but luckily we gained a lot of speed on that last incline, so we're fine. Okay, keep up the power. Oh, great, we're going to the siding section. Oh man, not again, come on. Oh, and even worse. Oh no. Well, let's see if we can survive that at speed. We're gonna have to if we're gonna make it over another and get any more inclines when we come up to. Alright, here we go. More speed on the downhill. So the 15-mile-an-hour section cut because the game was so dumb that taking us to a siding. Ooh, yep, so we're going to see if we can... So I think we will be able to survive that, actually. Yeah, I think it's going to be easy surviving that. I think we're going now. Well, signal. We're getting speed again. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I'm taking my breath here because we're about to go to the signing. Yeah, that's a big uphill. Good thing we gained a lot of speed for that. Well, to go through the sign though. Oh, that's sharp. Ooh, that's sharp. Hold your breath. Okay, we're good. Okay, there's a lot of good up. Oh, there's a good up section. So we gotta keep our speed up. Ah, come on. Okay, we have speed, so we need to use it and get out this hill. 5 miles to go. Come on, Panic Tank engines. Hey, come on. Oh, we're losing power. Man, I mean, well, we had speed, but of course we lost some speed going around those tight corners. Went to the siding. I really want to come to a grinding halt. If we do, though, we're gonna be so slow. I know the PS are going up now. There's reasons. What was that? Yeah, there's a steep hill. Yeah, if we come to a grinding halt, then I'll have to just mash this thing. I'm not sure if that's gonna help. Come on. We're not losing speed as much now. Let's do this move before. Ooh, that's 60. I'll bring this now. There we go. I guess that's all I have to do to keep the speed up. We're so close to Kingswear. Okay, how is it though that we're so close? I feel like we're so far. Oh, wait, come on, losing speed again. Hey, more broken viaduct isms. Oh, come on, we literally just gained speed. Now we're losing speed again. All of a sudden. Come on, we're so close to Kingswear. We're literally just 4 miles away, 4.5. Ooh, okay, ooh. Although we're already approaching the top of the summit. But we're losing more speed. Oh, come on. I don't want to stall on this hill. Well, we won't, because I have a plan if we do stop, but I really don't want to stop. Oh, we're almost there. We're losing more speed, but we're so close to the top of this hill. Come on, Pioneers. We're almost there. Yeah, we was gonna make it to this point, and then we have made it over the hill. Man, these things are going so slow. I can't speak English anymore. Come on, boys, you're almost there. There you go. There we go, now pick up speed again. Actually, going downhill now? Yes, we are. Alright, come on, mate. Or mates, I say. Yes, there we go. Just 3.8 miles to go. Yes, there we go. Now we're getting some speed. Now we're going downhill. Actually, this is the last down section for this part of the route, or there's still some left to go through here. Man, this is so short, yet it feels so long. Like, holy moly. all those bushes and stuff. Alright, well, we're going the downhill section, although I actually wanted to still on flat surface, actually. Yeah. Also, where's the track pad? Come on, mates. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. Is there supposed to be some trackbed parts on this route, or is it, or and they're missing, or is this game just, or Dovetail just, did Dovetail just not do it right? Oops. Come on, 2 miles Kingsway, we're so close. Oy. Man, the stream could wind up being exactly 2 hours long. Well, 2 hours and 5 minutes long, counting the intro bit. But holy moly. I might as well put down the F3 HUD because the F4 HUD isn't really matter now. I think this is the last. Is this the last down section? Okay, I'm gonna keep it going, or maybe I don't. Yep, that's a 10. Okay, let's go to the speed limit now. Uh-oh. There we go. I was about to say, don't tell me we don't have any brakes now. But no, there's the last downhill before Kingswear. I like how Kingswear. Actually, I like how Kingswear and this station are practically separated by like a bunch of valleys and stuff. With the 2 big stations. I wonder if yeah, I wonder if this is still like this in real life, or nowadays they actually have 2 tracks going through this section. Good question. I'm starting to think about getting the Riviera line of the present day route. Although I can tell you if I do get that route, I'm gonna get it for a really cheap price. Because it's, by default, it's not that good. So, yeah, so I'm glad I'm glad I got this DLC for such a low price, because I barely even touch it, you know, that much, because, you know, it's, for reasons I said earlier, it's just not my taste. Like, this DLC, it's, I mean, in terms of, as a DLC, it's a good one. Well, for the most part. I mean, the route is a bit short, but the scenery for the most part is nice. The assets are actually good looking. Well, at least the ones next to track are anyway. The rolling stock is very well done. You know, locomotives, the sounds are very realistic, and the rolling stock also sounds very realistic. So, I mean, if you have an interest in these types of trains and routes like this, then this route is worth picking up, but it's just not my taste, though. So, I mean, I can't see, you know, like I said, although I can't see someone with this kind of interest, you know, them liking this route, but it's just not, you know, to my interest. Also, are we gonna, yeah, I think we're gonna pull to the right siding. Also, yeah, that doesn't look that good. Man, loading times in this game are really slow. Still. As in loading in the assets. Like, holy moly. Okay, apparently there's no, like, selection for braking between 0% and 50%. That's really well balanced. Well, welcome back to Kingsford, the place where we started this live stream. I know I said that this live stream was potentially going to be exactly 2 hours long, but no, that's going to be just a little bit over. Okay, you know what, just let it coast now. Well, that's my first ever drive, although here on the Riviera line, the 50s route. Oh, pretty much said, I've already said what I need to say about this route, I will say. Well, for the most part, I can wrap up for this live stream. Are you gonna stop? Yeah, you better stop. The buffers are right there. And if you go through them, I swear. Okay, you're already there now. There you go. This time we were meant to stop. Well, we're back here at Kingsware, the place where the stream started, and the place where the stream is gonna end, because this route is so short that you can go there and back again in the span of a couple hours. Even, well, less than that if you were to drive at the speed limit on the entire route, which is pretty high in some sections, as we saw today. But I am now officially tired. Although I say that, I'm just gonna say right now, very important announcement video will be coming out in at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time today, which is a very let's say it has to do with the NASCAR leagues I have going right now. So that's what it applies to. Otherwise, well, I'll still look out because it's an interesting one. Yeah. Well, as we look here at Kingsware, that is the end of this live stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure. Oh, good job.